So a couple of things. Hi everybody. We're just giving this a shot. I have no idea what's going to happen. But I wanted to start with a few things. I thought it was super funny last night when I put this out there at the last minute and everybody freaked out and was like, what do I wear? What do I do? Is it going to be hard? Is it going to be, do I need hand weights or whatever? Please relax and don't be scared. First of all, the picture that I posted online is about 20 years old and 20 pounds ago. So you're going to see something way different today. Second of all, this whole virtual thing is super weird to me. I usually look at eyeballs, and now I'm not going to see any eyeballs, so I have no idea what to expect. It's going to be super weird. Third of all, I've been eating Cheez-Its and Troll Glitter Oreos for 4 days, so I'm sure this will be interesting from an energy standpoint. And lastly, I'm going to breathe heavy just like you because this is my workout, and I will be working out. So we'll kind of muddle through this together. Oh, last thing to know, I'm not fancy, so I wear sweatpants to work out. I don't have fancy, expensive clothes. I do have my fancy shirt with my word on it, thanks to SSG. You know who you are. But I say we get started. Super quick warm up. Find a spot where there's nothing around you and no people around you, and then just go ahead and start lifting the legs, externally rotating the hips. Just kind of open up the body a little bit. When I heard the governor might talk about shelter in place, I was going to shelter in place with my sleeping bag in front of the fridge, kind of wondering where everybody else in my family was going to shelter in place and how they were going to eat. All covered, gang. All right, put your feet down on the ground, move them around a little bit, but then roll the shoulders back to front to back. Oh, haven't done that in a while. Roll them back to front. Take a deep breath in. Woo. How about if you do that again? Front to back, back to front, deep breath in. We're going to do that one more time. Front to back, back to front. Big deep breath in. This time on that deep breath out, or exhale out, fold forward and just let that spine kind of wave and roll yourself up. We'll do that 2 times also. Big wave of the spine. Fold forward. Round out the back. We're going to do some things that are a little untraditional today, or maybe a little throwback. Good, chin to the chest, because I'm sick and tired of doing burpees and push-ups forever. So we're going to do some things using hand weights, light hand weights. We'll go for about 50 minutes today. Bring the chin to the chest, shrug the shoulders up, and then as the chin comes back up and this head sets normal, just draw the shoulders down and back. One quick reach behind you, maybe lace the fingers, maybe hook the thumbs. And then lastly, shake it out, get all the wiggles out. Move your tags out of the way, tie your hair back. Let's do this. Pick up your weights. I'm going to pick up my light ones, my 5s. I'm light in the feet. They're parallel and shoulder width apart. My elbows are right by our side, and then we're just going to biceps curl. Don't put a lot of meaning into this. Yeah, we're just here to sweat. Just sharing my workout. If this goes well, maybe we'll do it every day. Yeah. Air is going in through the nose. It's coming out through the nose and mouth, and we're just trying to warm the body up. It looks like this from the side. You're welcome. Very few people see that side view. I hate that. All right. A couple more of these easy biceps curls. And then I'm going to put my weights down to start with and just walk out and walk in. These will turn into jumps later, but if I ever do jumps and you're not into them, take them out. Walk out, walk in. If you're really talented and you want to try to change feet, walk out, walk in, and lead with the other leg. Yeah, we'll pick up the music shortly, but for now we're still kind of in the warm-up. How about one more? Pick up those weights again, feet parallel and shoulder width. Back to your second set of biceps curls. It might not be weights that you have in your hand. It might be water bottles. It might be one weight at a time if things are getting heavy. Yeah, hopefully you're starting to feel the body warm up a little bit. I'm feeling my Troll Glitter Oreos. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. I'm putting the weights down. You choose to or not. We'll change this to crisscross hop. So hop in, hop out, and go toward the floor. You don't have to touch the floor. Some days I can touch the floor. Some days not so much. You can alternate the hands. Or for those of you who are super talented, 2 hands. Nothing super structured about this. We're just gonna go till I start breathing heavy, then we'll switch. Just remember, if you watched the Jennifer Zoom video yesterday, poor Jennifer, and you get on a Zoom meeting, turn your camera off. I will probably in this virtual environment make a couple mistakes today because I'm not used to being on camera, but none as severe as poor Jennifer. If you haven't seen it, one more, get on YouTube, pick up those weights. We're back to biceps curls. I hope you're breathing as heavily as I am. Woo, in through the nose, out through the nose and mouth. Doesn't take long to warm up in the basement. 3 more of these. 2 more of these. If you feel like going faster, you could go a little faster. Now, change it to 1 arm at a time, unilateral. Those of you that are really ready to go, pick up the tempo. We're going to pick up the volume. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. The weights go back down. Here we go. Those crisscross squats. Crisscross touch. Crisscross touch. Our belly button's kind of drawn into the spine. Our tailbone goes down first. We try not to lean over this way and use the back, but we bend and use the legs. Yeah. My under 20s out there, jump wider. Pick your pace, gang. You can go faster or slower. There's one secret built into this workout. You'll find it out soon. 3, 2, and 1. Pick up those weights. Quickie last set of biceps curls. Feet parallel. Maybe shoulder width apart. Soft knees. Soft hips. Fitness 1. Last 2. Here's the big secret. Hands down, 1 burpee in between each of our sets. Woo. Hopefully we're warmed up. Music's going up. Let's change this. Watch your mat. It could get in the way. We're going sprinter skips. So, right foot forward, left foot back. My back knee down, and all I'm going to do is sprinter skips here. You kind of launch off the back leg into the front leg. Yeah, want to hold something for balance? You could hold a wall. I could hold my exercise bike over here. The hop is always optional. 3, 2, secret on 1. Leave that knee in the air. Cross it over top of the other knee and find a little bit of stillness. Just sit here. Wave. Tell a joke. Woo. 3, 2, and 1. Uncurl. Here's our secret. Do the push-up. Do the burpee. Add the push-up. Sorry. Get the burpee with an optional push-up. Opposite foot goes forward. Switch it around. Sprinter skips. Don't forget, gang, nothing I do for a living is really very hard. Shh, don't tell my boss. If you do it on the right side, you gotta do it on the left. So we did our right sprinter skips, and now we're doing our left sprinter skips. Thank goodness we're not a dog, or we'd have 4 sets of these to do. 2 more. Last one. Hold it, find balance if you got it, and hang in there. Smile, look into your screen, adjust your hair. 3, 2, do your burpee, go! This time, the burpee could have a push-up in it, or it could be optional. Oh my gosh, take that same theme. It's not sprinter squats, it's shoulder width apart. Sit down into that squat. Squat hops. Again, again, those of you who are into it, my under 20s, my triathletes, you could jump faster. Just don't sacrifice quality for quantity. Last two. Last one. Here it is. Pause, sit down, find your good posture, and then come up on the toes. Hold it. Reach your back teeth together, but make this work. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burpee with an optional push-up. You know what else is optional? The hop at the end of the burpee. Your choice. All right, gang, I'm clearing my workspace. Set the feet. They're wider than shoulder width apart. We broad jump. We walk back. We do one burpee or push-up. Knees down. The push-up could be knees down. Reset the feet. Again, broad jump. Walk back. Push up. Knees or toes. Reset the feet before you jump. If you don't want to jump, it could be walk forward. Walk back. One push up. Woo! Sometimes the hardest part of this workout is just getting up and down off the floor. Here's your burpee, or your push up, sorry. Guess I'm really wanting to do a burpee. Reset my feet. Walk back. One more. Some of you may be going faster. You go for it. Proud of you. Stay down on the ground after that push-up. Do that last push-up with a burpee this time. There's our transition. Get some water if you need to. I'm going to pull my weights near me again. I want ones that are slightly heavier. For me, 6 is heavy. Oh, my feet are shoulder width. But they also turn out. So knees and toes go in the same direction. Make sure the sweatpants are feeling good. Little tiny squats. These aren't real fast, gang. What I want you to do is work on making them real good. The seam of your pants is aiming straight for the floor. Imagine that you've got a book on the top of your head, and you can't let that book fall forward, fall back, or fall right or left. Whew. You do you with the arms. For people that want to progress, you might pick up a weight. For those of you who want to progress even more, you might pick up 2. 3 more. 2. It's been a while since I did these. 1 more. Stay at the top of this movement. Square up the feet, soft knees, soft hips. Find a goalpost. Overhead. Training the shoulders. If I look out my left side and my right side, all I see are my arms. Yeah, if it's heavy, go 1 arm at a time. Take a break when you need to. Whew, we're all in this together. It's been so long since I did this, I could go forever. I'm going to have to watch my time. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. I'm putting my weights down. You don't have to. You might want to keep that load. Your choice. Back to those squats, but watch the count. It's down, down, down. Rise up. Down, down. Here's my imaginary weights there. Down, down, down. Let's say you've got 1 weight in your hand. Down, down, down. Rise up. You'd switch it to the other side. Or pick up both. 2, 3, and make a V. Down, down. Here's what we're going to do. It's called the quarantine squat. You practice hovering over the toilet seat without touching it. Yeah, can you go a little lower? 1, 2. It might be an exhale here on the press, right on that exertional phase. 2, 3. Those of you who want to progress, come up on the toes there. Those of you who want a regression, get rid of the weights. 1, 2, 3. Big reach. It's just as important to reach tall as it is to squat low. Sexy and I know it. Whew. 3 more. Is your weight back into your heels? Should be. 1 more. 1, 2, 3. If you don't have those weights in your hands already, get them in there. Goalposts go. One hand or both. Nothing real tricky about this, gang. We're throwing back. Just straight up shoulder presses. Am I allowed to call them military presses? Ugh. The breath pattern is in through the nose, out through the nose and mouth. And if you're like me and haven't done this in a while, go at it gently. 2 more. Last one. All right. I'm getting rid of my weights. You can keep them. Real simple. Press. 2, 3. No pulse at the bottom this time. 1, 2, 3. So it's a big hold. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2. Progression would be higher with the arms. 1, 2, 3. Or weights in the hands. 1, 2, 3. If you're looking in a mirror, I want you to look yourself square in the face. 3 and up. And know that we can do this. And then say to yourself, I'm able to go a little lower, and there it is. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, press into the floor, then press into the legs instead of the knees. 1, 2, 3. I can wiggle my toes at every point in this movement. Hi, Bon. 1, 2. How about 1 more? 1, 2, 3. Last time, pick up those weights. Goalpost here. Leave the legs where they are. Just 10 of those. This time when you're doing those 10, I'm going to challenge you to pull your belly button into your spine and to tuck your tailbone under so the booty's not popping out. 3 more. 1, 2. Get those weight heads out of the way. Guess what you got to do? We'll do it together. It's our burpee, optional push-up. Woo! Explosion at the end of the song. Nicely done. Get some water. I'm pulling in my lighter weights. Mine are 5s. We're calling this our lateral section. It's a breath in, a breath out. Relax the shoulders. Everybody's been having their shoulders up here like this all week. Relax them long. And then start to step left and right. I've got a mat here, so I kind of have to be careful that I'm not hopping and dragging or tripping over the mat. Now, lateral hops. Get bigger. Hi, Jess Kelly. Yeah. Hi, Jennifer. Gabrielle. I want to see these big, wide lateral hops. And it's not just about getting off the ground. It's about loading the leg, pushing, and then pause it. So the work isn't in the movement as much as it is in the control. Those of you that want to progress, that means harder. You could get rid of the hands. Try to balance on your own. 3, 2, pause where you are on 1. Now, open, close, open. This one's for you, Storm. Open, close, open, close. We got balance going on. I get to take a breather here. 2, and 1. Nicely done. Now, since it's a lateral section, lateral raises. You got lighter weights. I have lighter weights. My knees are bent. My hips are soft. Oh, look. I wore my grout fit so I can blend into the background. We'll turn the disco lights on. Here, you keep going. Uh-oh, there. There you go. Keep doing your lateral raises. Maybe now I won't blend into the background so much. 3 more lateral raises. Our wrists and our elbows come up together, or the weights and the elbows come up together. And 1 more. Now, here's that hold, just like we did with the lateral hops. Hold the lateral raise. 7, 6. Are you pulling your belly button into your spine? 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, get rid of them. Lateral hops. Woo! Don't forget, launch off the floor. Kind of want you to get angry. Yeah, everybody's trying so hard to get along with the people that are stuck in their household. My running partner and I this morning discussed how everybody's going to hit boiling at a different time. So maybe you can hit boiling now on your mat so that want you can be a little bit more gracious with the people in your household. 5, 4, you know where we're going. We're going to stop. 3, 2, and 1. Lift that leg up. Whoa, almost lost me. Lift that leg up, find balance. Out and in. Open, close, open, close. So cool, I'm looking at the screen. That's my word. 8. In 2020, I'm going to try to be a little more fearless. Or I'm going to try to fear less. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, you ready? Lateral hops go. Don't forget, progression would be hands away, or hands against the body. Regression is a step and not a hop. Another progression is a giant hop. Here's that angry now. What I want you to do for the next 15 seconds is just get freaking angry at the floor and at yourself. Go. Faster, stronger, push. 8, 7, hi Sarah Rundle. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Ooh, I am not coming that close to camera anymore. Not cool. Reach up. Pick up those weights. Second set of lateral raises. Again, I told you we're going to throw back a little bit here. I love these HIIT workouts. I've been stealing them for people every day, but today I just wasn't in the mood to do 100 burpees, 100 mountain climbers. So we're kind of chunking it up and making it edible. Taking one bite of the elephant at a time. If I got you into weights that are too light, put them down, get something that's heavier. Form check. Knees soft, hips soft, like I'm sitting on a stool and my legs are hanging forward. And then integrate the shoulders, make the upper back do some of the work. 3 more, yes? Thumbs up is a yes. And 1 more. And here it comes. Put the weight heads down. Burpee. Optional push-up. Back in. Readjust my mat for safety. Safety first, ITPers. All right. I'm going to bring my weights forward and out of the way. My right foot steps forward. My left foot steps back. Think lunges, gang. Heads up, shoulders back. That book is on the top of my head again. How's my hair look? Yeah. Lunge up. Don't worry about tempo. I know those of you used to working out to tempo. This is killing you. My back knee is getting super close to the ground. Like I can't really feel the ground, but I can feel the ground is close. And I'm rolled way up on my back set of toes. So my back heel is kind of above my back toes. 3, 2, stay down at the bottom. Oh, the knee is so close. We're just gonna hold. Don't be scared. Woo! I could use some Cheez-Its again. All right, lean forward, pick up those weight heads. Try to get the belly button off the thigh and row. You can row one-handed or 2, but this whole movement leads from the elbows. So from the side, kind of looks like this, leading with the elbows. Well, remember, this isn't a contest. You do you. Take breaks when you need to. Pet your dog. Feed them a biscuit, then tell them to go away. 5, 4, 3. 1 more. We're just going to put these down somewhere safely where we won't run into them. Step forward, feet together, and go ahead and back to our lunges again. So they're just alternating lunges. You can use your hands for balance. You could attach your hands to your body for a little balance challenge. You know what else? Don't beat yourself up if you have to wash the windows a little bit and do this balance thing, because we're all there. If you think about it, where's my gliding disc? Pretend I've got a book on the top of my head. Look, I've got an assistant. If I had a gliding disc on the top of my head, or a book, it wouldn't fall off, because I'm not going to lean forward, back, left, or right. Nice, neutral, natural spine. 3, 2, And 1. Do you have the opposite leg back now? Pick up those weights. Take a breath. Hold the lunge this time with the weights. Say the alphabet. Come up on that back set of toes so that my back heel is right above my back toes. I'm way down into the legs, further than I thought I could go on a Tuesday. 3, 2, I hinge forward at the hips, squeeze my inner thighs together to hold balance, and then go ahead and row. Now, you could row one arm at a time at school, or you could go both, but we gotta make it even. So we want the legs on this side to be doing just what we did on the other side. This virtual thing is so weird. I miss you all. I miss your eyeballs. I want to see you. 5, 4, 3, and 1. I'm putting my weights down and out of the way. I'm coming back to my narrow stance. It's like parallel and maybe one fist distance apart. And then I'm just going to squat, lunge back, 2, 3, step forward. Back, 2, 3. Pushing the feet into the ground, kind of like all 4 corners of your feet press down. It's available to you. I'll repeat that. If it's available to you, you could switch. 1, 2, 3. Step switch. 1, 2, 3. Step switch. I gotta watch my mat that I don't trip over it. 3. Step switch. Or if I'm not into the hop, step switch. 1, 2, 3. Little progression. Hands on the chest. 2, 3. Step switch. 1, 2, 3. How low is your back knee? 1, 2, 3. Low. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Step forward. Pick up those weights. If your back can handle this, feet together, knees bent, hinge forward, and row with both arms. If that's not working for you, if that's not available to you, put one foot back. My challenge to you right now is to go a little faster without losing form. So maybe not fastest, but faster. Three more, 2 more, 1 more. All right, take the feet parallel, shoulder width. Bend my knees and bend my hips. I put 2 movements together, simple, from the beginning of the workout. So biceps curl, shoulder press. Guess what? If you don't have weights, it works without. Biceps curl, shoulder press, return. So my speed on the way up is the same as my speed on the down. Super cool throwback, gang. TMC junkies, you know what this is. 6 more. 5. Don't forget to go to 1 arm at a time if it's getting tough. 4. Hi, Lorianne. 3. You do 2 more. Yeah, all right. Get a drink. I needed to come closer to look at my cue cards because I can't see them from far away. Whew. We're going to a plank section next. Put those weights down. You know what to do. I'm just going to stand here and watch you do your burpee. Go. Watching. Yeah, all right. Let's do this. Starts with those weights. I'm picking my smaller ones. I'm going sideways, but we're going to a plank. Remember, a plank is hands underneath the shoulders, big, wide hands, and it isn't a boat, and it isn't a tent. It's a plank. So, just to talk food again, because that's my language, I should be able to set a pizza box on my back. From my nice, strong plank, I'm going to row my weights up towards my shoulder, trying as hard as I can not to lunge or lean left or right. Now remember, this is super cool on the knees too. So I row, replace my hand, row, replace my hand, row. Holy crap, we're running out of time. Row, replace my hand. Row. Don't forget to have a towel near you. Woo. Keep rowing, even during the break. Whew. Yeah, nice big row. For those of you who want to progress this, you could keep the weights in your hands and just elevate to a full plank with a row. 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Hop forward. I'm going to call these big squats. Malasana squats, big squats, whatever. Let your knees do it. We're warm. Never say never. Say yes, I can. Breathe. You're going to come up with or without your weights, your choice. 3 times. Woo! 2 times all the way to the floor. Trust yourself. You can do this. And 1. All right. Oh, extended mountain climbers. We're back down to the floor. Hands on the ground. Weights out of the way. I find my plank. And then I bring 1 foot forward by the pinky and 1 back. Now, switch. All in one time. Switch. So you hop. Right foot comes forward while the left foot comes back. If the hop isn't what you're going for, just walk them forward and back. 5, 4. Some people call them spider mountain climbers. 3. We'll come back to them. 2. Ugh. Not my favorite. And 1. Are you ready? Find your plank. Get your weights. They're underneath the shoulders. Knees or toes. Row. Don't worry about counting, gang. Sing. I don't want you to count. Just like this quarantine, we have no idea when it's going to end. You have no idea when these rows are going to end. And still you're going to be okay. 3, 2, and 1. Ready. Get them out of the way. I lost my pack. Oh, big Malasana squats. See? I need my glasses. Ready? Just 3 of them. Big. I want you to push all the way from the floor. 2. Oh. And shake the wrists out a little bit. We got extended or spider mountain climbers. So my hands are really wide. My feet could even start wide. Switch. 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 Here's where it gets fun. You do, I watch. Go. 8, 7, 6. Let's sweat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're calling those extended mountain climbers. What's next? Doesn't take a genius to do what I do. 1. Burpee. That's what's next. Oh, I'm feeling it. All right. Oh, this is fun. Get your weight heads near you. We'll work triceps. But first, come center. Feet narrower than shoulder width apart. Let's play around with this a little bit. Wide, wider, widest, back in. So it's kind of working laterally. I need to create a little bit of room on the other side. Wide, wider, widest. So for now, we're just setting the motion. Once you feel like you've got the motion, add a level change. Wide, wide, wider, back in. Notice both knees are bending equally. Wide, wide, wider, back in. Back in, tight and strong and centered. Here is just as important as here. Wide, wide, wider, find neutral posture. Wide, wide, wider. Yeah. Some people like to think of it this way. Break it down, build it up. 1, 2, break down, build it up. 1, 2. If you're working out with someone else in the room, 6 feet away, hopefully, it's not a contest. We can't touch each other. Yeah. Why? It's not a contest. Let them go lower or not as low, but just encourage them. Give them a thumbs up. Tell them to keep going because it's the last one. Now, remember what side we went on because I'm old and I'll forget. Pick up those weight heads. Yeah, you're going to find a little sort of narrow lunge position. Bend, hinge at the hips. My elbows tuck right into my side, and then I just squeeze the elbows behind me. How tired are we of doing triceps dips following all these HIIT workouts online? Not today. Smile. 3 more. 2 more. We'll come back to these. 1 more. Yeah, weight heads go down. Get ready for the other side. Real simple. Wide, wider, widest. Once you set it, wide, wider, widest. Change level. Low, lower, back up. I want you to step so far to the outside here that you're not even sure that you'll be able to get up. But you do. We warmed up to get into this in our last set with those low Malasana squats. Yeah, so you're ready. Wide, wider. Keep going. Anyone that knows me knows I'm going to straighten my mat. Wide, wider, widest. Working out with a crooked mat or a crooked step is just as hard as working out with unmatched socks. It barely counts. It'll pick up. 1 more. Pick the hand weights up. You can either face the other way, stagger or not, but really squeezing those elbows behind. Again, don't worry about it. The work isn't in the movement. It's in the control. Yeah, my knees are bent. Our hips are soft. And instead of moving quickly, we're squeezing those weights behind us. It's like a pause of a 1/4 of a second in the back. 5 more. 4, what a feeling. 3, 2, you ready to turn the brain on? Because maybe the brain hasn't done much work yet. Get rid of those weights. Wide, wide, wider, but it's wide, wide, wider. Other side. Wide, wide, wider. Good. Now, create some space where you got some space to move and really break down. That 3 is the biggest part, most important part. So there's a 1, there's a 2, there's a 3. Try to go as far on 3 as you have today. Farther. 2. 1, 2. Oh, it feels so good to be teaching and moving again. Wide, wider. Whoa. Now, trust yourself. If you knew you had 3 more, what would you be willing to do? Wide, wider. What a feeling. This time, freeze, pause right there. Chest up, shine the chest forward. Hold 8, 7, 6. Let's get out a little anger. Press the right fist into the left palm. Press. 4, 3, 2. Switch it. Press. Now, with as much strength as you have in your upper body, wiggle the toes and then get out that anger by pressing both hands together. Press against yourself. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Deep breath in. You know what's next. Feet come together. Burpee with an optional push-up. Okay, moving on. Come to your elbows. I'm turning my mat vertically. I'm at the back of my mat. I walk forward. I come down onto my elbows, my hands, and my forearms. Holy crap, you can't see. I'll move back. It's all good. Whew. Remember again, this is a plank. So your bum is down. It's not a tent, and it's not a boat. But there's a plank for me. I have a big bum, so it kind of looks like a boat a little bit. Or a tent. Lean slightly forward. We're going to count 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, I slowed down. 2, and 1. Knees down. Stay on the floor. Wiggle the wrists a little bit. We gave your wrists a little bit of a break. Whew. It's a frog burpee. Feet can walk forward or they can hop, but I stay in my plank. Frog. If you haven't figured this out, the second part of this workout is about hip flexibility and hip mobility. Because why? We've been sitting on our bums. do one more. Ready from the top. Save the wrists. Go back down. Forearms. Now, you're going to draw your belly button up toward your spine. You're going to lift that middle body up. And guess what? You're squeezing inner thighs together. Calves, shins toward each other. Pelvic floor is lifting up. And then your head is away from your shoulders. 10, 9, 8. We got this together. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Knees down, hands down. Set yourself up for those frog burpees. But this time I'm going to ask you to take your feet wider than shoulder width to start. And then let's do 10 of them at your own pace. Hop in, hop back. While you do that, turn the disco lights off. It's something to be said about pausing at the top of the movement, at the top of the mat, and at the bottom of the mat too. And then for those of you that are just go-go, there's something to be said about if that's your pace. 8 more seconds. 7, 6, 5. Hi, Tori Lord. 4, Stacy. 2, breathe. Shake it out. What are we doing? I heard Stacy first. Reach up. Do your burpee. Optional extra push-up. Thank goodness for explosions in music. And breathe. Now, we're going down to our bums. I'll turn sideways. You don't have to. You can keep a weight with you or not. Totally doesn't matter. Wipe off. Water up. First thing we do is actually a full sit-up. I know it's been a while, huh? Hello, full sit-up. Hands towards your chest or out in front, wherever you feel best. Roll all the way back. Watch there's nothing over your head. And then a full curl up. One quick note, the bottoms of my feet, the soles of my shoes, are touching the floor. Not this emergency brake thing. Woo, exhale. Exhale. We don't do a lot of these. They can be tough on the back. A regression might be, and little crunches here. A progression would be reaching tall or reaching behind you. And for those of you who really want to get something going, you could push with a little weight in your hand. 3 more. 2 more. On this last one, I'm going to ditch the weight behind me. Curl up, lift my feet off the floor and find boat. 3, 2, 1 sit-up. You can take the weight with you or not. And the next sit-up is boat. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Do a sit-up. You can take the weight with you. Oh, I think I got it. And then this one, no weight, hold. 3, 2, full sit-up. Take the weight with you as optional. Woo! 3, 2, 1. One more time. Full sit-up. This full sit-up has no weight. Hold boat. 8, 7, 6. Guess what? Lower boat so that you don't see my bum. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Knees into the chest. Roll all the way back. Our hands are going to come behind our neck, and you just find something that works for you. Feet are in tabletop position. Go lefty, righty, windshield wiper. Find a good place for your back, and then just bicycle out. Elbow toward that knee toward the elbow. Here's the thing. It's just as important that your foot gets far away from the body as it is that your elbow gets to your knee. So it's all about length. Ooh, getting out there. The shoe is a little bit heavy. That's your load. I'm taking air in through my nose, out through my nose and mouth, because we are getting near the end. Now, let's make this just a little bit more challenging by slowing it down. Yeah, the work isn't in the movement, it's in the control today. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees in, drop the head back down, and again, rock left and right. If it's available to you, you're going to lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the ground and support it, or shovel the hands underneath the bum. Legs go out, legs come in. The progression here would be something like this. It's just as important that you curl in as it is that you reach out. 5 more. We can do this together. 4, I'm watching you. 3, 2, and 1. Give the neck a little bit of a break. Knees come in. We rock left and right again. Inhale. Woo. Exhale. Feet are flat on the floor, but they're only about 3 inches from my bum. Then I lift the tailbone off the ground and squeeze the base of the buttocks. Yeah, press the centers of the thighs toward the ceiling and back down. Right foot comes over top of the left upper thigh. I kind of reach through the keyhole and I draw that leg in a little bit. Don't be afraid to use your upper body strength to draw that leg in. Yeah, a little keyhole stretch. And then switch feet, one over the other. Reaching through that keyhole, draw that leg in. Use your upper body strength. Oh, head down, knees in, hug them into the chest. Rock and roll yourself up to seated. I think we only have about a minute to go. Play Beyonce. And we'll play my song. Yeah, rock left and right, find your sits bones, find them on the ground. We'll do this again sometime. That was so fun. It went so fast. I miss teaching. I'm just going to bring my belly button toward the floor, my nose toward the air, kind of like my forehead is pointing to where the ceiling meets the wall. And then if it's available to me, I'm going to reach an arm forward, but always know that you got something to reach for. It's my song. Queen Bee. I left behind. Heads up, same thing. Don't change the body position, but now we don't have that lever of the hand, and we're just going to use our strength to come forward. And then whenever you're ready, feet come out about mat width apart. Right hand down, left hand reaches over to that. Right hand reaches over to the left side. Right, left. And change. Left, right. Toes are kind of coming back toward the nose. Inhale here. Left hand down, right hand. Oh, up and over. I'm still pulling my toes back toward my nose. Pass through center, change. Oh, and then come forward. My feet go just a little wider. My hands are on the ground, and all I'm going to do is come to where I was comfortable. And then 1 inch past comfortable. So you know you're alive when you feel that little inside thigh, back of the thigh stretch. 3, 2, 1. Just sit and listen to Beyonce. That I made a difference. I was here. Take a deep breath in. High five that you were here. Good job, gang. We'll do this again. Thanks.